Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Friday night. I have new warnings about our power grid that I want to make you aware of. And also, I have a very good passage that I want to share that I believe is very compelling as far as these days are concerned. And I think will give you some comfort. Also have Miss Ella up here with me. She just jumped in my lap before I started recording. So I figured, I think she wants to be on camera for a minute. Maybe she has something to say. You want to just say hello? Huh? You want to stop? Yeah? You want to say hello to the folks? Wow, that was a good kiss. Thank you. Yeah. Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day? Did you have a lot of naps? Tough day. Tough life. What a life, right? All righty. She wants to get down now. That was a puppy time. All right. Now down to business. Okay, we have new power grid warnings out there that I saw an article about today that says that up to a quarter of all Americans could experience energy emergencies this winter. And if temperatures fall below the average for those areas, and plus due to tight supplies of coal and natural gas, we could see widespread blackouts. Let's say how long, it could vary, but the power grid is at risk. And these are new warnings. I know we've kind of talked about this in the past and kind of went through a little bit about that this past summer with the extreme heat. Now it looks like we may have the opposite or the same problem with the opposite in temperature. So power grid is at risk from the Great Lakes to Louisiana, New England, to the Carolinas, and all of Texas. I know. At the highest, at least these are the areas that I mentioned are at the highest risk. I think anybody in North America is at risk, but those areas a little higher than the rest as far as being in jeopardy. North America, this is according to the North American Electric Reliability Corp, and that is NERC, and that is a regulatory body that manages grid stability in the United States and probably most of North America, but I know the United States as far as that's concerned. Also, this could result in or exacerbate the issue with shortages with natural gas, coal, could affect backup diesel generators. By the way, if you have a generator, even a small one can help, okay, as far as preparation. Whether it's gasoline powered, solar powered, it can help, okay. If it's gas powered, of course, try to store up a little more extra gas. I think this is just absolutely unacceptable. It's inexcusable. I'm just flabbergasted. I can't find words, really. I mean, floored, flabbergasted, confounded by these kinds of warnings. A country like ours, and you include Canada, include North America in that, with such immense natural and human resources. There's no excuse. I mean, a country like ours struggles to keep the power on? Really? I mean, really? It's not like we've never been through extremes in heat and cold throughout history. I mean, I can remember as a kid having ice storms in Georgia, having an ice storm, you know, and then having 100-degree heat. It's nothing new. Yet people vote for the same thing. People actually voted recently for more of this foolishness. It's total BS. It's total dog squeeze. Okay. I refuse. I've thought about it. I refuse to believe that many people. I have a hard time believing that many people voted for more of this stuff. Let me have more. I think you may have another. Let the power go out. Let me pay more for groceries, for gasoline. Be laid off from work, to have less hours, to destroy small business, to shrink the middle class to where it's almost non-existent, to put up with politicians who serve themselves instead of the people. We, the people, you work for us, you serve us. It's not the way around. It's not how it works. It's not supposed to be the way it works. Prepare accordingly. If you have a chimney, fireplace, wood, stock up on wood. Whatever your source is. If the power goes out, you lose electric, propane, natural gas. Prepare accordingly and keep stacking it, okay? Prepare for a lights out situation. And like I said about generators, it doesn't have to be this thousands of dollars generator, okay? Even if it's a small one, can help, okay? Sure, it won't power your whole home, but it can keep an appliance or two running. If you have a small to medium sized one, you can alternate between powering the freezer and the refrigerator. You know, a freezer doesn't have to be hooked up to power all the time. You know, you can run your electronic equipment, your laptops or cell phones, keep them charged. And somebody had pointed out in the comments, I think yesterday or today, that don't forget about your vehicles. You know, if you keep your vehicles fueled up, you can always retreat for a while into your vehicles for heat or for a small power source. So keep that in mind. If you have a way to cover your vehicles or park them in a garage or to shield them somehow, plan for that or arrange to have that done as well. I have an awesome passage I am going to share with you guys. It is from Psalm chapter 37. Somebody in the comments, I forget who, had suggested or had mentioned Psalm 37, and I haven't read it in a while, and I just did. And it is awesome, of course, but this passage, I'll start at the beginning, and I'll just do the first two verses. This is Psalm chapter 37, verse 1 and 2 says, "Do not fret because of those who are evil, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like the green plants, they will soon die away." It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? God will sort them out. Don't be envious of them. Don't follow them. Have nothing to do with them. We're seeing a lot of that today, aren't we? We're seeing a lot of follow the evil leader. We're seeing a lot, much ado about evil and their plans, and they're just out in the open about it. God will sort them. Don't worry about that. History teaches us that many of these individuals or groups that do great harm don't fare very well in the end. They really don't. And that, I believe, will, history repeats itself, in other words. So share your thoughts on that. I hope you are having have a good weekend. And get out and do something. Treat yourself. Do the things that bring you joy, the hobbies. Work on that as well. Don't, do some prepping too, of course. But do the things that bring some joy as well. Do what you can as you're able. Let's take care. Be well. Let's be safe. God bless you. I'll see you soon.